I did. It's up here. Yeah, that's the one. So Andrew should hold a defensive one and an offensive one. Give him the other one. So now we can switch that way. I mean, he doesn't have to, but in case he wanted to know.
Our captains for today's game for the EHT Eagles, we have number 10, Anthony Rando. Mainland has won the toss and chose to defer. Mainland will be kicking off the second game to the scoreboard. Alrighty, if everyone could please rise and use your hats and earbuds as our very own Mainland marching Mustang play the national anthem.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into this edition of West Jersey football here in the state of New Jersey, as it's week 1 of the New Jersey high school football season. Mainland Regional High School hosting Egg Harbor Township. We are finally here, and the rivalry is renewed between these two schools. A traditional Thanksgiving game now being played on opening week for the 2020 season. Glad you're with us. Nick Costco on the call with you here this afternoon, as Mainland will begin the game, kicking off right to left to EHT. EHT, of course, sporting the traditional white jerseys with the black pants, and Mainland going with the classic green jerseys with the white pants, white helmets. Getting set to kick things off is Brady Panas for the Mainland Mustangs. Back deep to return for EHT. Malachi Rollins and Marco Algarin. Here's the run-up from Panas, and we are underway from Mainland Regional High School. Going back for it is Algarin, coming up to the 15-yard line, has a seam through the 20-yard line, and Mainland will drop him right there at the 25, and EHT will kick things off with 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line.
Joe Sheeran with the tackle for the Mustangs.
Joe Sheeran in on the tackle there for the Mustangs. So he delivers the first official hit for Mainland here in 2020. Just want to remind everybody that today's broadcast is brought to you by Charlie's Bar at the Shore since '44, the Mainland Regional Football Booster Club, and Omer's Appliance Service. The sophomore quarterback, Christian Rando, comes out in the shotgun to open things up, but we have a flag right away. And it is on EHT. Appears there were too many men on the field. Officially an illegal substitution as the senior running back Chris Decker jogs off the field. So we'll reset things, and now we have 1st and 15. Just 7 seconds gone here in the first quarter. Rando comes out in the shotgun. McKim's in the backfield. The snap to Rando. He'll fake, rolling to his right, avoids the rush, throws downfield. That one is reeled in up at the 28-yard line. Good grab there by Brian Fleming.
Tackle made by Mark Elliott.
Mark Elliott in on the tackle there for the Mustangs. And EHT does get some of that penalty yardage back. We're up to 2nd and 8.
Eagles today, number 13, Christian Rando.
From the 28 now, Rando comes out in the shotgun, 2 receivers each side. In motion goes Algarin, the handoff, and we got another flag. That'll be a false start on EHT. So a sloppy start for the Eagles. 2 penalties, and only 1 play ran so far. That'll back them back up, 2nd and 13. Ball spotted at about the 23-yard line. Rando comes out, 2 backs with him. He's got a mirror done split to the right. Rando is going to swing it out. That's Algarin making a man miss, trying to get back to the marker. He is dropped, and the ball might have come out, and Mainland says they have it. Fumble on the play, and it is recovered by the Mainland Mustangs. Mainland. Huge turnover to start things off, and they're going to be set up near the red zone for their first drive of the ball game. 10:46 to go here in the first quarter. We're tied at 0.
Going to bring 1st and 10 for the Mustangs.
So the freshman quarterback now, Jake Myers, for the Mainland Mustangs coming out. He'll break the huddle.
Under center for the Mustangs, number 2.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Mainland at the EHT 25-yard line. 10:46 to go, first quarter. We are scoreless. Myers in the shotgun. He'll take it. And the handoff goes to Jabril Mace. Breaks 1 tackle, moving forward, breaks another one. He almost broke away, gets inside the 20-yard line. A great run there by Mace. Tackle on the play made by Jamid Ravnell for EHT. Jabril Mace had over 1,300 rushing yards last season as a freshman for the Mustangs. And the young sophomore back already getting looks from schools such as Rutgers and Syracuse. And he'll line up next to Myers to the left in the backfield. 2 receivers left here for Mainland. Myers hands off Mace up again, up the middle. He'll get dropped down about the 15-yard line. And by the referee's marking, that's enough for a Mainland first down. 2 Mace runs and a new fresh set of downs for Mainland. Mace was an absolute beast last year for the Mustangs. And he's showing why early on. 2 very tough runs. 2 receivers right now for Myers in the offense. Nick Wagner's in the backfield. Ball comes out as Myers loses the exchange. Now EHT might have the ball back. Beg your pardon, that was Mike Ordeal in the backfield. And EHT has the ball back. The fumble recovery there looks like Chris Decker with the fumble recovery. 2 turnovers in less than 3 minutes.
On their own 15-yard line.
EHT takes right back over at their own 15. Talk about a sloppy start for both teams. So Rando, the sophomore quarterback for EHT, is going to break the huddle. He's got his brother Anthony split to the right. 2 receivers left. Rando takes the snap. He's going to fake it. He's going to be wrapped up in the backfield for a loss. Nick Wagner in on the tackle for Mainland as Rando tried to keep that one on the read option. I'll drop back with a 5-yard loss, 2nd and 15 now for EHT. About 9 minutes to go, first quarter, we are scoreless. EHT backed up. Already have 2 penalties on offense as well. Amir Dunn splits out wide to the right for EHT. Rando in the shotgun again. He's got trips to the left. The snap to Rando, and he's going to fake it, take off to the left side, breaks 1 tackle, but he's going to be wrapped up by a host of Mustangs, and I don't think he got anywhere. Sam Epstein, the first one in on the tackle there for Mainland. The senior nose guard. It's going to be a force on that defensive line for Mainland this year. We have 3rd and 15 now for EHT after the no gain from Rando. Rando comes out in the shotgun again. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. The snap to Rando, back to throw, looking. He's going to air it out deep, right sideline, and that one is incomplete. He was looking for his brother Anthony. Jabril Mace on the pass breakup. That would have been a first down. Tough catch on a jump ball, and it's 4th down now for EHT. Here comes the punting unit. Mentioned Mace doing more now this season for Mainland. Not only is he their star running back, the sophomore is playing corner this year. And of course, he's back there to return the punt, standing at his own, or standing at the EHT 40-yard line. High snap, punt gets away. It's a decent one. It's going to roll past the 45, and that's where it'll be down. Decent punt there from Christopher Griffin. Just gets past the 35-yard line up to the 37, and that's where Mainland will take over for their second drive of the game. So far today, 3 drives. We've had 2 turnovers, and now a punt. So some sloppy football to begin things off. Just a reminder, in New Jersey, official team practices didn't even start till September 14th. So we're looking at 2+ weeks here of work in full gear to get ready for this one. We finally have kickoff here throughout New Jersey this weekend. Here's Myers again for Mainland on 1st and 10. He's going to hand off to Mace up the gut. Tries to get forward, tackled by a host of Eagles up to the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 2 there for Mace. It'll be 2nd and 8. Myers thrust into the starting spotlight in a very unique offseason. A lot there for the freshman quarterback, but so far, aside from the botched snap, handling the offense quite well. So 2nd and 8 here for Mainland. Ball at the EHT 38. Myers comes out in the shotgun again. In motion comes Ordeal. Snap to Myers, he'll roll to his left. Looking to throw. Fires downfield. That one is reeled up to the 20, 15 to the 10, and out of bounds near the 5-yard line goes Nick Wagner. Wagner reels in his first grab of the day, and it's going to be 1st and goal for the Mustangs. We have a stoppage now with 7:03 to go in the first quarter. We have somebody down on the sideline. It is, I believe, it's not a player. It could be an official for the Mainland sideline. See if he's okay. Of course, due to the COVID regulations of the season, media is spread out alongside the field level, either in the end zone or in and around the bleachers. And they are checking on the man down below to our left from the booth. Appears to be all right. While we have this opportunity, just want to remind you, of course, that this broadcast of Mainland Mustangs football against Egg Harbor Township is brought to you by Charlie's Bar at the Shore since '44. If you're at Charlie's, glad you're watching the game with us and joining us this Saturday afternoon. Also brought to you by the Mainland Regional Football Booster Club and Omer's Appliance Service. So it looks like the man is okay, a photographer down below. He'll walk off under his own power, as we usually say. And we're ready to resume play. Glad you're with us. Nick Koska with you on the call. Matt Ulmer upstairs filming and producing. So we have 1st and goal for Mainland from the 9-yard line of EHT. And here comes Myers. And he's actually not in the field. I beg your pardon. This is Mace in the shotgun Wildcat formation. He'll take the snap. He's going to run to himself now to the left side. Found some space to the 5. Runs forward inside the 5-yard line. And he is tackled just shy of the end zone. Avery McKim in on the tackle there for EHT. It'll be 2nd and goal. So a little Wildcat action. And now Mace trying to do it all himself. So Myers will come back out for this play as he gets the play call from the sideline. He'll head into the huddle. 6.5 to go in the first quarter. 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. We're tied at 0. Torres will split out wide to the right. And Myers is going to split out wide to the left as Mason take the snap again. The Wildcat will take it up the middle, and he'll be stuffed right near the goal line. Host of Eagles again bringing him down. Amir Dunn in on that tackle as well for EHT. And he is short of the end zone. James Mahan also in on that tackle for EHT. 3rd and goal now. It looked like Bates didn't even get forward at all. So they're going to keep him spotted at the 2. Now it looks like 3-yard line. They moved the ball back a bit, so a good push up front by the Eagles defense. They'll break the huddle again. Myers comes out in the shotgun. Mace to his left. Torres and Wagner to the left. Snap to Myers. He's going to run himself. Pitch back out to Mace. He dropped the football. He picks it up, and it's going to be credited incomplete. They're going to call that a pass. From our angle, it looked like a lateral on the option, but it looked like Myers was trying to shovel it forward, and they're going to call that incomplete as Mace actually had a lot of room to walk into the end zone. It'll be 4th and goal. Brady Panas is the kicker for Mainland, but it looks like the Mustangs are going to elect to go for it here. With 5:23 to go in the first, we're tied at 0, and now we have a timeout, the first for Mainland. Been a very interesting ball game so far through the first quarter. EHT started things off. They had 2 penalties within the first 3 plays. They fumbled it away. Mainland got the ball, but then Myers botched a snap. The ball kind of got fumbled forward. EHT pounced on it, but then they ended up punting it away on their drive, and now we are here for Mainland.
Remain socially distanced today at all times, and please wear a face covering while on school property.
Nick Wagner, the biggest play of the day so far in the entire game, as he put Mainland in position inside the 5-yard line with a nice reception. So it appears Mainland, after the timeout, is still going to go for it here. Myers breaks the huddle. 4th and goal from the 3. Torres and Wagner split wide to the right. Ordeal, the wingback left side, makes in the backfield. Myers sends him Ordeal in motion. Myers rolling to his right, looking to throw. Fires, and it is intercepted by EHT. It's McKim with the pick. And a goal line stand there for the Eagles. Avery McKim, the senior safety, juggled the football, picked it off and ran out of bounds, and EHT takes over. .5:17 to go. First quarter, EHT takes over again. McKim did catch it. We'll see if that was officially credited an interception for McKim. As the ball is spotted at the 3-yard line where Mainland, I beg your pardon, they pushed it up to the 5-yard, so that is officially an interception for McKim. Rando under center this time. He'll take it. He'll hand it off up the gut. This is McKim who just had the pick. Breaks forward up to the 15-yard line, and that'll be a first down for EHT. Avery McKim doing it all today for the Eagles. They'll get it up to the 16, 1st and 10 now for the Eagles. He'll give the offense a little breathing room. Rando comes out under center, 2 backs behind him on 1st and 10. The handoff goes up the gut there for no gain, possibly a loss of 1 here, as Decker goes nowhere for the Eagles.
On the tackle, Paul Lombardo and Jeff Reese.
Paul Lombardo, the first guy in there for Mainland on the tackle. Officially a loss of 1 there. 2nd and 11 now, back to the 15-yard line. 4:20 to go, first quarter. Rando comes out under center for EHT. They'll take it, handoff left side, McKim. Breaks away, 20, gets up to the 25, and he's brought down. Marino in on the tackle there for Mainland. Be 3rd and short. Julian Rivera also on the tackle there for the Mustangs. And they're actually to give him the line of gain here. That'll be a first down. He did get enough. 1st and 10 now. Up with the 26. Running forward, this is Rando. Quick quarterback sneak. How about this? 1st and 10 play call. Rando took it himself. Just shy of the 35-yard line. Be 2nd and 4 now. 3.5. Rando breaks the huddle again for EHC, comes out under center. About 2nd and about 4. Rando again, another quarterback sneak. That time he's whacked down. Maybe just shy of the first down marker. Be 3rd and short. Jake Pocris with the tackle. How about this? They're not even going to measure it. They're going to call that another first down for EHC.
First down for the Eagles.
Christian Rando, 2 quarterback sneaks. I'll tell you. And he'll come back out under center once again. Dunn split out wide to the right for EHC. 1st and 10. Rando, handoff left side Decker to the 40. Moving forward up to the 45-yard line. Decker gains about 8 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 2. And a nice run there by the senior. The EHC moving now. 2nd and 2 from the 45-yard line. This is by far the most efficient drive for the Eagles so far. 2:18 to play in the first quarter. It's scoreless. Rando under center. 2 backs behind him. Rando. He'll fake it, rolling to his right. He's going to lob one up, and it is incomplete. He was looking towards Decker. Good coverage there from the Mustangs. That's once again Julian Rivera on the coverage. So he's making his name well known on this drive for the Mustang defense. Third down. Third and 2 for EHT, 2:01 to play in the first quarter. Rando dropped the football, but it's picked up by EHT. Looks like McKim jumped right back on it, but it's going to be 4th down.
It'll be 4th and short.
And that's going to be officially a loss of about 1 or 2. And the punt team comes out for the Eagles. So Chris Griffin will return, or excuse me, punt the football. Mace back to return. He's standing at his own 30-yard line. The high snap to Griffin, gets it, and that one is blocked. It is blocked. That's Marino with the block. It'll trickle out of bounds at the 45-yard line. So Dennis Marino, arguably one of the biggest defensive plays so far in this ball game. And the Mustangs are set up in EHT territory for this next drive. 1:17 to play in the first quarter. We are still scoreless. Big-time defensive battle here between Mainland and EHT. These two teams last played, of course, on Thanksgiving last year in their final Thanksgiving meeting. Won by Mainland 26-14 over at Echover Township High School on 1st and 10. The handoff to Mace up the gut. He'll lunge forward up to the 40-yard line. That'll give him a gain of 5, almost 6. So Jabril Mace, arguably the most dangerous player on the field, hits that hole with a head full of steam. Cohen Cook checking out of the game for Mainland as the Mustangs have 2nd and 5. Under a minute to play in the first. Myers shotgun again, Mace in the backfield. Snap to Myers. Swing pass left side. That's Wagner, and he's going to be roped down in the backfield. First one in on the tackle was Amir Dunn for EHT. Also in on that tackle, Darius Brown for EHT. That'll be about a loss of 3, about 3rd and 7. That ball spotted at the 43-yard line of EHT. We have 13 seconds to go in the first quarter, and Mainland might run the clock out here to go to the second quarter, and we'll switch sides. Ravenel checking out for EHT across the far sideline. Down to 3 seconds. Mainland breaks the huddle. And we come to the end of the first quarter. So at the end of 1, it's Mainland 0, EHT 0. Defensive battle here at Mainland Regional High School. It's the season opener for New Jersey high school football. We'll be back for the second quarter. 0-0 between EHT and Mainland.
Got some upcoming games here for the Mustangs. They'll be driving down to Gambia next Friday night for a 6 p.m. game and returning to the ground.
As we get set to begin the second quarter, Mainland now going left to right as we flip sides of the field, and they have 3rd and 8 from the EHT 43-yard line. I believe the referees have to fix the chains on the far sideline. That's why we are waiting to resume play. 0-0. Interesting first quarter. A lot of defense. You're a big fan of grinded out type of games. This one is for you. This is Myers on 3rd and 8. Fakes it. Back to throw. Pressure coming. He throws, and it is incomplete. Myers got whacked. My goodness. James Mahan. Mahana laid the wood there for EHT. It is 4th down as Myers' pass just fluttered in the air harmlessly to the grass. So Panas will come out to punt it away for Mainland. This is their first punt of the game. They've turned it over. They turned it over twice. Fumble and an interception. Snap to Panas. He gets it away. And I believe EH is going to let this one bounce. They will. And Wagner's going to down it at the 15-yard line. Aaron Bullock did not get a chance to return the punt there for EHT. But nonetheless, the Eagles get the ball back here. 11:44 to go in the second quarter. We are still scoreless. I mentioned the adversity these teams have to face this season. Just a little over 2 weeks of official practice since they were allowed to resume in September. And plus the EHC as well, they will have no home games this year. Their artificial turf was deemed unsafe to play for the season. So Rando comes out under center on 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. He'll fake it, and there's a miscommunication in the backfield. That's going to be a loss.
Number 4, Malachi Rollins.
That's Epstein with the tackle in the backfield. That's a 4-yard loss. Looked like a lineman got pushed back, and there was some confusion on where that ball was actually supposed to go. So that'll push him back. Ball spotted at the 14-yard line. Rando comes out in the shotgun this time. He's got 2 receivers each side. Rando sends man in motion. It's back. It's a screen pass here to McKim. McKim makes one man miss, and he's going to be brought down immediately right at the 15-yard line. Epstein in on that tackle, as well as Mackenzie Murphy. So the screen pass to McKim goes nowhere. Gain of 1 there for EHT, 3rd and 13. First down marker is at the 27-yard line. So on 3rd and 13 here. Rando takes the snap, rolls to his right, throws downfield. That one's caught and being roped down at the 20-yard line. Goes Algarin. So well short of the sticks. 4th down now for EHT. Griffin back to punt now for the Eagles. It's 4th and 7. Ball about the 20-yard line. Mace back to return. He's just inside midfield. Griffin's punt was blocked last time. Able to get the snap here. Got that one away. High end over end kick. And Mace is going to let this one bounce right in front of him. Almost a collision. EHC will down it at the 44-yard line. And look at this. This might be a kick catch interference here. Fair catch interference. As Mace was hit before he actually corralled the football, or before he let it bounce at least. So we're going to see if this was incidental contact or not. Referees are conferencing. Flag appears to be should be for kick catch interference, and it is going to be on EHT. So a costly penalty there for the Eagles. It's going to move the ball up. That's going to put the ball right at the 30-yard line, as it's based on the spot of the foul. So they'll put that ball just inside the 30. And Mainland has a nice spot here just outside the red zone. 9:29 to go, second quarter. And it's 1st and 10. Myers comes out in the shotgun again. He'll take it, handoff left side to Mace. He'll break one tackle and be brought down after about a gain of maybe about a half a yard or maybe one. Didn't get much to the edge. A couple Eagles in on the tackle there, including James Mahana. Myers will break the huddle. And here we go for 2nd and 10. Mace in the backfield again to his right. We'll send Ordeal in motion. Handoff goes to Ordeal right side this time, trying to get to the edge. Cuts up once inside the 30, and he is brought down about the 27-yard line. Darius Brown in on the tackle, among others, for the Eagles. And it's going to be 3rd and 8 now for the Mustangs. Sumawaru also in on the tackle there for EHT. And it's 3rd and 8 now for Mainland. We are still scoreless as Myers comes out in the shotgun. Mace directly behind him. Myers takes the snap, handoff up the gut to Mace. Brady breaks forward, and he almost gets down to the 20-yard line. So he is going to be short of the first down. Referee's going to spot the ball at the 22. About 4th and a long 3. So ball officially at the 23-yard line. 4th and 3 now for Mainland, and they're going to go for it again. Be a 40-yard field goal attempt from this distance. You're not going to punt here, so of course, you're going to go for it. Another 4th down try here for Mainland. Myers was picked off on 4th and goal a couple drives ago. Ordeal in motion. Myers, the snap, handoff Mace up the gut, and he is going to be stuffed. This is going to be close. I don't think he got it. Referees are waving it off, and another great stop by the EHT defense. Stonewalled up front. And it's a turnover on downs. Eagles take over. $7:15 to play in the half. Rando breaks the huddle. He'll come out under center for EHT. Rando, the snap. Handoff, McKim left side, and he'll get up to the 26-yard line. Bam Swain with the tackle there for Mainland. Freshman linebacker. McKim's been the best player on the field so far for the Eagles. A couple nice runs, tackles, and also has the interception. We got 2nd and 6. From the 26-yard line. There'll be a handoff again to McKim, and the ball comes out. Beg your pardon, that was Decker. And I believe Mainland got it. They did. They got it again. Another fumble. And they pick it right back up. Turnovers galore in this first half. Mainland's got it back. It appears Wagner caused the fumble. Might have trying to determine who fell on it. Looks like Nick Wagner's the one who caused the fumble there for Mainland. So 1st and 10 now for the Mustangs at the 28-yard line. Snap to Myers, it's high, and he's going to be pressured and wrapped down. James Mahana will get him in the backfield as Myers could not handle the snap, push him back. It's going to be 2nd and long from the 35-yard line. So the AHC defensive line creating a big mess in that Mainland backfield so far. First down markers at the 18-yard line. This is 2nd and 17. So here's Myers in the shotgun again. He'll take it. Handoff right side Mace looking for a crease. And he's not going to get much. He'll get just across the 35-yard line. McKim in on the tackle as well as Amir Dunn for the AHC defense. He didn't get much. Maybe about 2 yards. Referee fixes the spot. That ball will be put at the 34-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd and 16. $5:15 to play in the half. We are scoreless. Two receivers left for Myers. He's in the shotgun again on 3rd and long. Snap to Myers, quick throw. That one is high. He was looking for Wagner. It is incomplete. McKim on the coverage. He had him. Would have been well short of the first down if he was tackled there. Nonetheless, it is incomplete, and Mainland sends the punting unit out on 4th and 16. This will be Rollins back to return. Here's Panas, the punt for Mainland. Snap. Got the punt away. And they're going to let this one bounce out of bounds. Good punt there by Panas down to the 10-yard line. Tevin Belgrave watched it bounce. It was a good cornering kick there by Panas. So Mainland's not going to make it easy on EHC's offense. They'll back him up right there at the 10-yard line. That's where EHC will have 1st and 10 with 4:52 remaining in the first half. Looks like Bullock is in at quarterback now for EHT. He's under center. He'll take it. He's going to fake it. He'll run to his right now on the read option. And he'll get off across and out of bounds across the 15-yard line, close to the first down marker. Looks like he was run out of bounds at the 18-yard line. So how about Aaron Bullock coming out of nowhere? The junior is now in at quarterback as there's still no sign of Rando on the field. Bullock breaks the huddle, 2nd and 2 from the 18. He'll come out under center again. Bullock takes it, handoff right side, McKim crossing the 20s, got the first down, and he'll be tackled by a host of Mustangs at the 25-yard line. That'll be a first down for EHT.
The official game time will be kept on the field.
And for our vantage point, now we have a referee's timeout down below. I believe the scoreboard is having a clock issue, so now the game time will be kept by the officials down the field for the moment until the clock issues can be resolved. Clock, at least on the scoreboard, says 4:44 remaining. I believe the referees will keep time now. We're down to 4:30 on the clock officially. 1st and 10 for EHT. They're at their own 25. The referees were conferencing with head coach Chuck Smith down below. And we're going to rewind the clock. So it was at 4:30 when we reset. Bullock still in at quarterback for EHC on this drive. He's under center again. Bullock. Another QB sneak. They're going to push the pile forward. And the ball came out. You see Marino running backwards with it, but they blew this one dead. And again, I guess EHC is just trying to catch the Mainland defense off guard as the third quarterback sneak used in a non-short yardage situation for the Eagles today. It appears Bullock is the quarterback for this series. There's been no sign of Rando coming back in. So Bullock breaks the huddle. We have 4 minutes to go. Here's Bullock. He'll take it. Hand off McKim. Left side gets to the 30. Near the 35. They're going to spot him down at the 33-yard line. Nick Wagner with the tackle for Mainland. It's going to be 3rd and 2 now for the Eagles at the 33-yard line. Clock continuing to tick. Under 4 minutes to play. Bullock will come out under center once again. Bullock takes it. Handoff up the gut. And that's going to be for no gain there. That looked like Mackenzie Murphy makes the tackle for Mainland. That was Vaughn with the run there, his first one of the day for EHT, and it's going to be 4th down. Rondell Vaughn, the junior running back, gets his first blow of the game. Down to 2:30 here in the half. I don't think EHC's going to punt here. I believe head coach Kevin Stetzer still waiting on the clock here for EHT. Now they're going to break the huddle, and a timeout is called by Mainland. So EHT didn't bring out the punting unit. They have 4th and 2, maybe about 1.5 coming up. But now both teams were conference. We have 1:52 officially remaining here in the first half. We are scoreless. And this would be a very curious decision here for EHC if head coach Kevin Stetzer elects to go for it. Both defenses have played very well so far. But I don't see any sign of the punting unit out there for the Eagles. So Mainland's defense out there, expecting them to go for it. And Mainland called the timeout. So hypothetically, EHC could try to draw Mainland off sides, then call a timeout of their own, and then punt it. Bullock's out there, quarterback under center. Punting unit's not out there. They're going to go for it. Let's see if EHC actually runs a play here. Bullock. On 4th and 2, now we got a flag. And look at that, we're going to get a false start on EHC, so even if they were going to go for it, it appeared they might be able to actually run a play there. It's all for naught. Offense jogs off, and here comes the punting unit for the Eagles, and Jabril Mace goes from corner back to punt returner for the Mustangs. So Griffin on the punt for EHT. Minute and a half to go. Griffin gets the high set. It's over his head. He's got to go back for it, and he cannot pick it up. It's picked up by the Mustangs, and it's a touchdown. Sam recovers it, and the Mustangs score first. How about that for a typical touchdown today? The captain, Sam Epstein, picked it up and ran it in as the high snap went over Griffin's head, could not recover it, and the Mustangs strike first here in the first half, 6-0. And it's on to attempt the extra point here.
Timeout called on the field by Mainland.
Looks like Mainland's actually going to call a timeout here. Looks like they didn't have enough guys on the field. So number 22, Jake Pockrass, run back out into the field. Jack Veneman as well. Now they're both jogging off. Now Myers is going back into the game. I believe Panas is out. Panas is still out there as well. Right now, 6-0 Mainland. As we approach the end of the first half, Sam Epstein, senior defensive lineman, recovering the high snap there from EHT, and he ran in for a touchdown. So Myers out to hold. Panas on to kick the extra point. Dylan Camp, the long snapper. Beg your pardon, Danny Smith, the long snapper. Snap, hold, kick on the way, and it is good. Mainland 7-0 late here in the second quarter. Sam Epstein, the lone scorer today for the Mustangs. So we've seen defense all over the place. And the latest turnover from the Eagles is a high snap on a punt attempt. $1:15 to go in the half. We've had a wild game. Not much scoring, but a wild one. Both defenses laying it all out there. But EHT has made just a couple of extra mistakes. Panas set to kick it away. Rollins, one of the deep return men, along with Anthony Rando. Panas the run-up. He'll bomb it deep. He'll take a hop. Rando picks up at the 10-yard line. Gets up to the 20, 25, 30, and wrapped down at around the 35-yard line. Beg your pardon, that was Marco Algarin with the return. The junior wide receiver, Marco Algren, was the one on the return there for EHT. And it'll officially be 1st and 10 for the Eagles at their own 35-yard line. $1:10 to go. Rando in the shotgun, takes it, looking to throw, swings out. That one is dropped. Ball is loose, but the referees will call that one incomplete. Bullock, the intended receiver. Second and 10 now for EHT. Rando comes down the shotgun, so Bullock, who was the quarterback last drive, is now back at receiver. Rando takes the snap, back to throw, over the middle. That one is incomplete. He was looking for Dunn. Would have been a first down. Tough catch. Marino in there on the coverage as well as Mace. And now it is 3rd and 10 for EHT. Rando will break the huddle again. He's got Bullock, Algarin to the Bullock and Algarin to the left. Dunn split out wide to the right. Rando, high snap, handoff up the gut to McKim, up to the 40. He's going to get to the 45, and he's going to get a first down there for EHT. A great run there by Avery McKim. That'll be a first down for the Eagles. Less than a minute to go in the half. Mackenzie Murphy in on that tackle there for the Mustangs. We're down to 48 seconds to go in the half. Clock is ticking. Trips to the left now for Rando. Snap to Rando, back to throw, pressure coming immediately, and he is going to be wrapped up and sacked. It's Marino, the first one in there, along with Chris Campbell. They'll share that sack at a timeout called by the Eagles. 32 seconds to go in the half, so after the great run there by Avery McKim to get him back near midfield, EHT is backed up to the 40-yard line. They have to get to the Mainland 42-yard line. Long ways to go.
Just a reminder, we do not have a consistent stand open today. And our award-winning Mainland Marching
McKim's been the most productive runner so far for the Eagles. And nearly took the wind out of Mainland's defensive sails with this last run, but Marino and Campbell cleaning things up for the Mustangs on defense with the huge sack of Rando for an 8-yard loss. Upcoming schedule for Mainland. They'll be at Absegami next Friday night, and they'll come back home on the 16th when they host Pleasantville. 2nd and 18 now for EHT. 32 seconds to go in the half. There's Rando in the shotgun. He'll take it, roll to his right. Pressure coming again, avoids the rush, and Rando's going to be wrapped up again. The ball comes out somehow. I think he lateraled it forward. Saw Mackenzie Murphy almost bring him down for a sack. This is going to be actually a no gain. That was a heads-up play by Rando trying to make something happen. Looked like Alger was the one who caught the football there for EHT. And he somehow got back to the 40. I don't know how Rando was able to throw that one backwards and forward. And now we have whistles on the field as well with 2 seconds to go. .6 to go. Looks like EHT called another timeout. And if I had to guess, with 2.6 seconds to go, they'll try a Hail Mary or some kind of gadget play to score as the clock expires here. The last thing they want is some sort of turnover return for a touchdown. That is your only score of the ball game. Sam Epstein, the nose guard for Mainland, recovered a high snap on a punt, and he picked it up and ran into the end zone for the only touchdown. Be 3rd and 18 now for EHT. Rando comes down the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers each side. Rando back to throw, pumps once, pumps again, avoids the rush. Now he's going to take off and just run up to the 45. Rando brought down at midfield, and that'll take us to the end of the first half. So your score at halftime, Mainland 7, EHT 0. Your only score and touchdown by Sam Epstein of Mainland, the nose guard. He recovered a high snap, picked it up on the punt, and returned it to the end zone for a touchdown. That is your only score of the game. So a wild game so far defensively. And Mainland will get the ball to start the second half. Play within the Royal Division with Delsey, Deptford, Clearview, and Hamilton. Will be no divisions this year in the West Jersey Football League, and no playoffs as well. Due to the COVID-19 shortened season, only 6 games this year. There's the kick from Joey Martin for EHT, and Mainland will have a chance here with Nick Wagner as he picks it up across the 30-yard line and moves the pile forward across the 35, tackled by a host of Eagles. Huge dog pile to begin things. And Mainland will have 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line to open up the second half. Jake Myers, the freshman quarterback for Mainland, staying at 5'9", 150. It's hung in there tough so far. But the offense has no scores to show for it. The only score coming defensively for Mainland. Myers in the shotgun to begin things, and he's going to toss it out right. This is Mace up to the 40. Makes a man miss, cuts back to the left. Here he goes, Mace across the 50. And he'll be dragged down at the 40-yard line of EHT. A couple flags come in. That's going to be a face mask as Jabril Mace rips off his best run of the day. Christian Saracola fixing his shoulder pad, his jersey. But that's going to be a face mask on EHT as Mace rips off his best run of the day. It's going to tack on another 15 yards, so Mainland already in business. But so far, the red zone offense, them as they approach that, has not been kind to them today. Their second drive of the game. They had a 4th and goal from the 3-yard line. That's where Myers was picked off by Avery McKim of EHT. Mainland set up now, 1st and 10 at the EHT 25-yard line. So they're just on the precipice here of the red zone. It'll be Torres and Wagner split out wide to the right for Mainland. Ordeal to the left. Snap to Myers. The handoff left side is to Mace. And he'll get dropped at about the 22-yard line. Decent run there by Mace as McKim in on that tackle there for EHT. Put that one at the 22, gain of 3 for Mace on that run. It's about a minute gone here in the third quarter. Definitely a defensive struggle so far in this one. Now we have whistles on the field, and we are going to get a timeout called by Mainland. That's their first of the half. So I remind you folks that today's broadcast is brought to you by Charlie's Bar at the Shore since '44. Check them out in Summers Point. Also the Mainland Regional Football Booster Club, as well as Ulmer's Appliance Service. Nick Costco with you here on the call. Matt Ulmer upstairs producing and filming today's broadcast. Also, if you're at Charlie's Bar right now, glad you're tuning into the ball game on this gorgeous Saturday afternoon on the Mainland Regional High School campus. We have limited fans in attendance for both sides, limited tickets, some family members for the football team, cheerleaders, and band. And Mainland granted some additional tickets to the EHT sideline as well. As we kick off New Jersey high school football this weekend on this 3rd day of October. 2nd and 7 now for Mainland at the 21-yard line, 22-yard line. And Myers will fake, roll back to his left, pressure coming, chucks one up, and it is that caught by Torres. Let's see if they rule that one a catch. He dove for it, and they're going to rule that a catch inside the 20. Amazing catch there by Torres. Myers kind of just chucked that one up as the pressure was coming from Christian Saracola for EHT. I honestly don't know how Torres was able to catch that football. So you got down to the 17-yard line, roughly the 18. So we have 3rd and about 3 to go here for Mainland. They're in the red zone now, though. 10 minutes to go. Myers, high snap, rolling to his right, and he's going to be wrapped up and brought down for a loss. A huge tackle for Darius Brown. Not sure if that was going to be a design run there from Myers, but he had nowhere to go. And it's going to be 4th and 9 now for Mainland, back at the 24. So the EHT defensive front making things happen once again. They've been strong all day. 4th and 9 now for Mainland, the EHT 24. Clock ticking, under 9.5 to play in the second half. So Myers out in the shotgun, Mace to his left, Wagner split out wide to the left. Ordeal comes in motion, snap to Myers, back to throw, pressure coming, avoids the rush, and he gets away from Dunn, but he's going to be wrapped up and sacked behind the 30-yard line, and EHT is going to take over on downs. Another great defensive stand. Now we got a flag, a late flag after the whistle, as Amir Dunn had to be separated, as his teammate James Mahana for EHT started escorting him back to the sideline. This penalty was after the play, so EHT takes over, but we have to wait to see what it's on, and I believe it's going to be on EHT. Looks like we got unnecessary roughness, and James Mahana plays defensive end and offensive line for the Eagles. Not happy about the call. And he is still upset, the big Eagles offensive lineman. So now Mahana's going to come off the field here. And coming in for him is Arnold Johnson. But it will be 1st and 10 for the Egg Harbor Township Eagles, just across the 15-yard line. And there had to be an unnecessary roughness penalty after the fact. It appeared Dunn and Mahana were in on the sack of Myers, who just could not get away from the pressure. And Christian Rando back out there for his first series of the second half. He'll come out under center. And now we have more whistles. And I think head coach Chuck Smith wants a word. Well, the Eagles are going to go back to the huddle. We have 9:01 to go in the third quarter. Not sure what that was about. They'll break the huddle. Rando comes out under center. It's Decker and McKim in the backfield. Rando takes the snap. That one goes to Decker up the gut. They'll try to get up to the 20-yard line, and he gets maybe about 2 yards on the play. Up to the 18. It'll be 2nd and 8 for EHT. I'm going to spot this one at the 19. First down marker at the 27-yard line for EHT. 2nd and 8. Rando under center again. Takes it. Handoff left side goes McKim, trying to get to the edge, and he'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage near the sideline. Mackenzie Murphy in on the tackle along with Joe Sheeran. McKim had nowhere to go. He might have gone a yard, depends on forward progress. And they're going to rule him down with looks like now a 1-yard loss. So Mainland's defense covering sideline to sideline so far. Under 8 minutes to play in the third quarter. 3rd and a long 9 here for EHT, just across the 15-yard line. Rando in the shotgun, takes it, rolls to his right, option play. This is McKim now, right side, trying to get to the edge. He's tripped up at the 20-yard line. Jabril Mace laying out for that tackle, and it's going to be 4th down for EHT. McKim got just across the 20-yard line, but it's not going to be enough. He had some space, but a good defensive play there by Mace. 4th and 5. About 5.5 really there for EHT. Mace now will go back to his punt return position. He'll stand at about midfield for the Mustangs. As Griffin on the punt for Egg Harbor Township. That snap is good. Griffin got that one away. It's a good boot. Mace going back for it. Take a look. It'll bounce past the 50, and it's going to take a roll across the 45-yard line. And that is where EHT will down the football down there by Darius Brown. So that time a good punt there from Griffin. And Mainland will take over. 6:51 to play in the third quarter. 7-0 Mustangs. First and 10 now from Mainland's own 44-yard line. Myers comes out in the shotgun, takes a high snap, fakes it. He's going to run it himself, trying to get forward. He does not. Brought down for a loss. McKim on the tackle there for EHT. It looks like Myers did get enough forward progress. Maybe lost about a half yard on the play. It'll be second and about 11 here. Or 10.5 if you want to get specific. As Myers breaks the huddle again, out in the shotgun, 2 receivers to his left. This will be a handoff to Mace right side. He's got nowhere to go, tackled by a host of Eagles. That appears to be no gain there for Mace, and it's third down. That big defensive front for EHT causing a lot of problems for the Mainland offense. Third and long now for Mainland. Myers in the shotgun. Once again, 2 receivers to his right. Ordeal in motion. He'll get the handoff on the jet sweep, trying to get to the edge, and he's got a clearing down the sideline. Goes Ordeal, and he's knocked out of bounds. That'll be a first down for the Mustangs. So how about that? Mike Ordeal changing things up on the jet sweep. Let's see where they mark him out of bounds. Hold the phone. We have a flag. It appears this one is going to come back. Looked like Ordeal was knocked out of bounds across the 40-yard line. But that flag was down in the backfield, and Mainland's offense is backing up. That will be a holding call, and it's going to be third and about 20, 21, depending upon the spot. A tough break for the Mustangs, and it's third and long. Bit of a lucky break there for the EHT defense. So Myers breaks the huddle once again. Mace in the backfield with him to his left. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Myers takes the shotgun snap, pumps once, throws to his left. He's got Wagner. He's got some space up to the 40, and he's going to be brought down at the 45-yard line. Bullock on the tackle there for EHT. So he got back across the original line of scrimmage, but that's going to be it. And Mainland will be forced to punt. It is 4th and 9. Brady Panis out to punt it away. ESG sending 2 guys back to return. Tevin Belgrave on the far side. Looks like Rollins, Malachi Rollins, on the right side. Panis almost had that one blocked. Good punt, gets away. Rollins picks it up 30 to the 35. Hit hard just before the 40-yard line. My goodness, Mackenzie Murphy delivering the huge blow to Rollins on that return. You could hear that hit from up here. Mackenzie Murphy laying the wood for the Mainland Mustangs. EHC takes over, though. 1st and 10 from the 39, 4:24 to go in the third quarter. Let's see if EHC can muster some offense. It's been a struggle all day for both sides. Algaren's in the backfield with Rando alongside McKim. Rando sends Algaren in motion. Rando looking to throw. Over the middle. That one is caught over the middle. Streaking to the 40, 35, 30. That's a huge first down for EHC. A huge gain. My goodness. B.J. Fleming got wide open. And Egg Harbor Township is knocking on the door of the red zone. Biggest play of the day for the EHC offense, and it comes in the form of a pass from Rando to Fleming. And 21 on the play. Rando under center on 1st and 10. Handoff right side, McKim tripped up in the backfield. Looks like Marino in on the stop, along with Epstein. So they'll get credit for that tackle. McKim did not go anywhere, and he's actually going to lose a yard on the play. Second and 11. From the 30. Rando shotgun, Algaren in motion. Snap to Rando, pressure coming. It's a screen pass, and that one is going to go, oh, breaking a tackle there for EHT is Summerwar. Summerwaro gets near the 20-yard line. That might not be enough for a first down. It's just short, 3rd and a long one. Mace was in on the tackle. Summerwaro broke a couple tackles there, somehow. Looked like Mainland perfectly played the screen. And Mohamed Sumawaro, the junior, made the defense look a little silly. 3rd and 1. Bullock is back in at quarterback now, and a lot of shifting going on for EHT. Trips to the left now. Bullock takes the snap. And he's going to take off to his left. He'll cross the 20 and down near the 15. He's got enough for a first down. Bullock, a nice run to the left side, gives EHC a much-needed first down inside the red zone. And now Rando will check back in at quarterback. Ball officially at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 now for the Eagles. They're on the move now. Under 2 minutes to play, third quarter. Rando again under center. Handoff up the gut goes to Decker, and he did not get much, if anything. It'll be stopped for no gain. Lombardo on the tackle. And it's 2nd and 10. Decker and Somoraro in the backfield. Rando under center for EHT on 2nd and 10. He's back over the middle, or excuse me, to the left side. Incomplete. Intended receiver was Amir Dunn. 3rd and 10 now for the Eagles. 1:08 to go in the third quarter.
3rd and 10 coming up for the Eagles.
EHC's best drive of the day is right here, but can they cash in? Mainland's defense holding strong right now. 3rd and 10 for EHT. Here's Rando in the shotgun. He'll take a low snap. Pressure coming. He's going to run. Throws it, and it is incomplete. Nearly picked off by Marino. Intended receiver was Algarin for EHT. Wagner also in on the coverage there. He almost picked off as well off a bounce. It is now 4th and 10 from the 15. It's a 32-yard field goal from here. And let's see if head coach Kevin Stetzer sends out Joey Martin. I don't believe he's going to. So instead of opting for a 32-yard field goal here, Rando's coming back out onto the field. So EHT is going to go for it. 1:02 to go in the third quarter. Algarin and Samoraro in the backfield. Snap to Rando, looking to throw. Airing it deep for the end zone, and it is incomplete. Good coverage on Bullock from Mainland. That was Joe Sheeran. Didn't give him much space. It's a turnover on downs, and Mainland takes over. A decent throw there from Rando, but Joe Sheeran had great coverage on Bullock in the right corner of the end zone. And that was a very tight window to throw that football. Now we got 1st and 10 for Mainland at their own 15-yard line. They lead 7-0, excuse me. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. Here's Myers in the shotgun. They'll take it. Handoff Mace up the gut, trying to fight through a pile. Saracola in on that tackle for EHT as Mainland gets a few. Up to the 19-yard line, gain of 4 there for Mace. 2nd and 6. Mainland taking their time on this drive as we approach the end of the third quarter. Myers breaks the huddle. Under 20 seconds to go now. He's in the shotgun again. In motion goes Ordeal. Snap to Myers. Fake the toss, and he's going to run it himself. And he gets dragged down, falls down really. Just across the 20-yard line. He'll get up to the 22. So it'll be 3rd and a long 3 here for Mainland, and that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. So after 3, it is Mainland 7, EHT nothing. We'll flip sides, take a quick break, and we'll be back for fourth quarter action between Mainland and Egg Harbor Township. Welcome back to Mainland Regional High School. Nick Costco on the call with you. Matt Ulmer upstairs producing and filming as Mainland leads 7-0 over EHT as we begin the fourth quarter. Jake Myers comes out in the shotgun for the Mustangs. They'll take it, hand off Mace up the gut, trying to get it to the 25-yard line, and this is going to be very close. Decker in on the tackle. This one is just shy of the 25, and we are going to get a measurement. So those sticks coming from the far sideline. That ball is a hair behind the 25. Based on the measurement, let's see what we got. And Mace is short. Short by inches. And now if you're Mainland, what do? There is no indication of the punting unit on for the Mustangs. Myers and the offense are still on the field. I think they were just resetting the football, the referees were. So it's 4th and inches to begin the 4th quarter here. We'll run that clock. 11:40 to go in the ball game. Mainland a 7-0 lead. Huge moment early in the 4th quarter here. Myers breaks the huddle, and he is going to come out in the shotgun here. EHC sending out an all-out blitz here. Myers. We get him off, almost trying to draw him off sides. Someone move for EHC. No flag, though. Mainland might not run a play here. They won't. It looked like Mainland might have gotten Jamid Ravnil to jump off sides. He did not go across. He held up just enough, so no flags on the field and a timeout for Mainland. So they try to draw him off sides there. I don't quite see the punting unit out there for the Mustangs still. They might still opt to go for it. And they are deep in their own territory. Only at the 25. And now they are officially going to punt it here as Brady Panis is now back to punt. So Myers did come off the field after that huddle. Panis gets the snap. He bobbles it. He's got to run away with it. He's going to just throw it, and it is a loose ball. I don't know if that was a fumble. They're going to call that an incomplete pass. I don't know how they're going to call that an incomplete pass as Amir Dunn is fired up. Nonetheless, that is a turnover on downs. I don't know what Panis was trying to do. I mean, that could very well be a grounding penalty. There was nobody in the area. He just kind of just chucked that one away. And, yeah, there it is. There is an intentional grounding from Panis, but she's going to decline the penalty. They're going to get the turnover on downs anyway. So John Mahana in there picking up the football for EHT as if it was a fumble, and it appeared to be. But, I mean, Panis' arm did go forward like he was throwing. He bobbled the snap, could not run away with it. Dunn and Mahana in on that stop there for EHT. Boy, that was just an absolute mess. So 2 special teams errors, 1 from each side in this ball game. And you could hear across the field, actually, head coach Kevin Stetzer for the Eagles. He is arguing that there was no forward throwing motion, that ball kind of just fluttered out of the hand of Panis. That's not something that could be overturned into a fumble because the referees did blow the play dead. Otherwise, John Mahana could have picked up that football and ran to the end zone. It's going to be EHT ball. Just a matter of argument now where that ball is going to be spotted. Well, since they're going to credit Panis with an incomplete pass, the punter, they're going to spot the ball at the 25. That was the original line of scrimmage. But EHC does take over on downs after that wacky series of events. 11:18 to go, and EHC knocking on the door again of the red zone. Rando under center, takes the snap. Handoff, right side goes McKim. Doesn't really go anywhere. Maybe just got back to the line of scrimmage. So Campbell on the tackle, and Epstein. Epstein, the first one to get there, actually. Second and 10 now for EHT as Epstein officially credited with the tackle there on McKim. 10:45 to go. EHT trails 7-0. McKim's the lone back next to Rando. Rando takes it. The throw. That one's caught by Dunn. Breaks tackle. He's off and moving inside the 10 to the 5. And Dunn dragged down just shy of the end zone near the goal line. Amir Dunn nearly punched it in for the Eagles. 10.5 to go. It's a first down. And now the Eagles are less than 5 yards away. Looks like they're going to spot this one about the 2 or 3 yard line based on the far down marker. And first and goal from the 2. Just over 10 minutes to go. Rando comes out under center. And now we got flags. It looks like some from Mainland moved up front. That'll be half the distance. Now we're going to get first and goal from the 1. First and goal for EHT. Under 10 minutes to play. Rando under center. Vaughn and McKim in the backfield. The sneak from Rando trying to push forward. Did he get enough? Touchdown, EHT. Christian Rando punches it in for the first score of the season for the EHT Eagles. It is now 7-6 as Rando's QB sneak pays off. Here comes the extra point unit. So Martin on to attempt the extra point. Here's that muddle huddle there for EHT. Anthony Rando to hold it for the Eagles. Snap, hold, kick on the way. It is, oh, it's no good. It went wide left. Martin missed it. A bullet kick went to the left, and it's 7-6. EHT still trails in this one. 9:40 to go in the ball game, and a tough break for the Eagles. They capitalize off the turnover on downs on the punt, but they cannot tie things up with the extra point. So EHT actually has the lone offensive touchdown today. It's been a defensive battle all day. Mainland's only score courtesy of nose guard Sam Epstein. One of Mainland's best interior defensive linemen, team captain. It was a high snap to EHT punter Christopher Griffin in the first half, near the end of the second quarter. And Epstein scooped the ball up and ran in for the touchdown. That's your difference right now. The missed extra point from EHT kicker Joey Martin. 7-6. Martin ready to kick it off. Wagner and Mace back to return for the Mustangs. 7-6, Mainland on top. Under 10 minutes to play in the ball game. Martin with the run-up. And it's a pooch kick. It's going to trickle past the 30, and Wagner's going to pick it up and run out of bounds just across the 25-yard line. That ball nearly went out of bounds, but to be safe, Wagner picked it up. So EHT could not get a recovery on that kickoff. So Mainland takes over. Now we have a tight one, a real tight one. 1 point difference. We have 1st and 10 for the Mustangs at their own 25-yard line. Mason in the backfield with the quarterback, freshman Jake Myers. Myers the snap, quick throw, and it is incomplete. Looking for Wagner. Good coverage there by Malachi Wesley for EHT. And it's 2nd and 10. two defensive linemen that definitely highlight for the Eagles today. Christian Saracola and Jameed Ravnell. Those two guys have been a force for EHC's defensive line up front. And of course, James Mahana. Myers in the shotgun on 2nd and 10, takes it, looking to throw again, airing it downfield once, Wagner, and he makes the catch across the 45-yard line. What a grab by Wagner. That ball fluttered in the air, and Wagner laid out for it. Wesley and McKim in on the stop for the Eagles. But Wagner is brought down at the 41-yard line. The best throw from Myers, the young freshman quarterback, all day. That was a nice one. Wagner showing off the length. 6'1", 170. 1st and 10 for Mainland. From the 41, Myers. An option. Here's Mace on the toss to the 35. Goes forward across the 35-yard line. Brought down by Ravnell and McKim. That'll be a gain around 7 yards for Mace to get up to the 34-yard line. And now Mainland on the move. They've been struggling to move the ball pretty much all day aside from a couple spurts. But this is their best looking drive of the ball game. Myers shotgun again. Ordeal, the wingback, comes in motion. There's another jet sweep to Ordeal, cutting up, trying to get across the 30-yard line. He does. And that is going to be a first down for Mainland. EHC's defense has been a stonewall unit for most of the day. They gave up the big pass play from Myers to Wagner just 2 plays ago. 1st and 10 for Mainland at the EHC 30. Mace in the backfield, Ordeal the wingback. Here's the snap, the fake. Handoff, Mace up the gut, breaks a tackle, moves forward up near the 20. So he's close to another first down for Mainland. Let's see where they spot this one. And he'll be marked just short, about a yard short. 2nd and 1 now for the Mustangs. We have an injured Mustang, and it is Mace. He just took a seat back near the huddle for the Mustangs. And if you're Mainland, this is what you don't want to see. And they'll help him up, and it looks like he will limp off under his own power. Right leg appears to be the one that's hurt. Not sure what exactly happened. His shoe came off. He'll be limping a little bit. Could be his ankle. So they will break the huddle and come back out into the field. So the stoppage is over. They're going to check out Mace on the sideline. He fixes his shoe. Here's Myers in the shotgun. Myers takes it. Handoff Marino up the gut, across the 15, down near the 10-yard line. Well, that's easily a first down for Mainland. And they're knocking on the door once again. Mainland starting to find holes up the middle in that EHC defense. Update on Meister working on his foot, and he's back to his feet on the sideline for the Mustangs. Appears to be all right. Mainland taking their time. 7:05 to go in the ball game. First and 10 from the 13-yard line for Mainland. Myers shotgun again, Marino in the backfield. Ordeal the motion man. We'll get another jet sweep going to the right, to the 10, to the 5-yard line, brought down about right there by McKim. He'll be short of the first down. Mainland can still get a first down before scoring. And now we have an injured Eagle down on the play. And looks like Amir Dunn, who's near the right front side pylon. So Ordeal got down inside the 10-yard line. About a gain of 5 or 6. That ball we spotted just about the 7-yard line. As the trainers check on Dunn, the injured Eagle. Dunn had a catch on the previous offensive drive for the Eagles. Nearly punched it in. And he's been a big part of this defense today. And he will jog off under his own power, so he seems to be all right. He'll sit out for a play and come back in. So let's see what the Eagles defense can muster as Mainland's knocking on the door again. First time they've been, or take that back, first time in this half they've been this deep. They had a goal line series in the first half. They could not punch it in. Second down, the 7, handoff Mace left side trying to get to the edge. Cutting to the edge, and he is in for the touchdown, but there is a flag down. And that's immediately coming back. I think Mainland knew it right away. Holding call will put him back 10 yards. As Mace showed off the speed, he seems to be all right. Got to the edge of the score, but it will not count. So that's a break there for EHT. Ball spotted at the 15. It'll be 2nd and 12. Myers comes off the sideline, is going to relay the play. 6:22 to go in the ball game. This is a huge series here for Mainland. They lead by a point, 7-6. They could nearly put it away with a touchdown. A touchdown, 2-point conversion would make it a 2-score game. Myers in the shotgun on 2nd and 12. Back to throw, fires, and it is intercepted. It's coming back the other way. It's McKim. McKim down the sideline, and he makes Mace miss. McKim still going, breaks a tackle, and finally brought out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Avery McKim, his 2nd interception of the ball game. A huge swing of events here in this one in the 4th quarter as Myers is picked off for the 2nd time. We have an injured Mustang down, and it might be Mace again. So Avery McKim turning this game on its head with the interception as the Mainland training staff goes out to check their star running back, Jabril Mace. Could be the same leg he hurt on the previous drive. They're helping back to his feet, and he's limping once again. Tough break for Mace, who attempted to make that tackle. He missed the initial tackle and got caught in the crossfire there, bringing McKim down to the turf. Looked like Myers' pass on that last play ended up hitting the turf. He was looking for Wagner. And all of a sudden, McKim came out with the football going back the other way. First and 10 for EHT now, 6:09 to go. They trail 7-6. So they missed their extra point on their first touchdown of the ball game. Let's see if they can make up for it with a score here. Mainland going to hold tough here on the outskirts of the red zone. Rando in the shotgun. He's got Samawaru in the backfield with them, and now we have whistles. That'll be a timeout from EHT. That's their first. They have 2 remaining in this half. Mainland has 1. Turnovers, as we mentioned before, the theme of this game. 2 interceptions for freshman quarterback Jake Myers from Mainland. And also a fumble for the offense as well. EHT has also turned it over 3 times. And one was recovered for a defensive touchdown from nose guard Sam Epstein. Here's Rando for EHT, 1st and 10. The shotgun takes it. It's an option play. He's going to run. He'll toss it. It's on the ground. The ball is loose. It's going to trickle out of bounds. It went off the foot of McKim. How about that for a lucky break for EHT? It appeared Mark Elliott was a prime candidate to recover it for Mainland, as well as Wagner, as that toss just did not happen for EHT. And all of a sudden, McKim had the ball go off his foot, and it was kicked out of bounds. And the fact that it actually went forward, and it's a gain of 2. You want to talk about a lucky event, a lucky player right there for EHT? Well, you got one. Rando in the shotgun, 2nd and 8. Algren goes in motion. High snap to Rando. Gets it, though. Looking. Throws, and it is batted up in the air. Incomplete. He was looking for Fleming. Elliott that time made up for the play, breaking up that pass. Mainland nearly came away with it, too. Dangerous pass there from Rando. With 5:45 to go. So we have another clock malfunction, by the way, on the scoreboard down on the field. 5:45 to go in the ballgame. We have more whistles, though, and it's 3rd and 8 now for EHT. Officially 3rd and 9, based on the ball spot, after the forward fumble a couple plays ago on the incomplete pass. Rando in the shotgun. Takes it. Back to throw again. He's going to dump one off. It's Algren, and he gets away from 1 man. He's got the 1st down and more. Getting to the right sideline, and he's knocked out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Marco Algarin making things happen. EHT in business now. Knocking on the door. They're going to spot this ball just inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal now. Rando under center. Got a bunch formation to the left side. Rando, handoff McKim. He fell down right at the line of scrimmage. Might have been a clash of feet. But looked like McKim just went right down. 2nd and goal now for EHT. We have about down 5 minutes to go. They are attempting to fix the scoreboard clock as well. But that clock is ticking. 2nd and goal on the 10. Bullock now shifting around. He'll go into the wing back side, left side. Rando the snap, and he's going to hand off to McKim. Bad exchange, and McKim is dragged down for a loss. He'll lose about 1. Now it's 3rd and goal. So EHT going backwards now after the big play from Algarin a couple plays ago on the reception. 3rd and goal. These are a couple of big plays coming up now for EHT. Clock winds. Under 5 minutes to go in the ball game. EHT trails by 1. Third and goal just outside the 10-yard line. Rando takes it, fakes it, rolling to his right. He'll throw, and it is incomplete. Nearly picked off by Torres. Rando was looking for Dunn, and now it is 4th and goal for the Eagles Decision time for Kevin Stetzer and company. Let's see if they kick it. And I believe Joey Martin is coming out to kick for EHT. Big moment in this one. Opening week of high school football in New Jersey. Mainland EHT. Long rivalry between these two high schools. And it figures it gets down to the wire here. Dylan Camp, the snapper. Anthony Rando to hold. Martin on the kick. From 29 yards out. And here we go. The snap, the hold. The kick is on the way, and it is no good. It goes to the right. No good. And Mainland maintains the lead. 7-6. Just under 4 minutes to go now in this one. EHT still trails by 1 as Martin has now missed an extra point, and now that field goal. Didn't look like he got enough on it. It fluttered. It probably had the distance from this angle, but he missed it to the right. So Mainland will take over. They're going to be spotted just across the, right about the 20-yard line. Change the reset, we're ready to go. Myers in the shotgun, sends Ordeal in motion. Myers takes the snap, handoff Marino right side. He'll cut forward, across the 25, up near the 30-yard line. Tough run there from Marino. Filling in nicely now for Jabril Mace. Brown and Summeraro on the tackle for EHT. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the 28. Got under 3.5 to go in the ball game. Clock still malfunctioning on the scoreboard down below. Refs keeping time. 2nd and 2 from Mainland. Here's Myers in the shotgun. Ordeal in motion. Couple fakes, handoff to Marino up the gut, getting up near the 30. He's going to be close to a first down. Good tackle there by Aravno for EHT, and Mahana in on it as well. And they're going to rule this one 3rd and short now for Mainland. Clock continues to tick. We're approaching the 3-minute or less mark. Refs are currently keeping time at the moment due to the scoreboard malfunction. And now they're actually going to rule this one a first down. They already resetted the chains. This is a first down for Mainland. It was initially ruled short. They changed their mind quick. Myers in the shotgun takes it. Handoff, left side, Marino across the 30. They're about to gain about 1 or 2 on the play. Brought down by Decker. 2nd and 2 now. Excuse me, 2nd and 8 after the gain of 2 for Mainland. Approaching down to the 2.5-minute mark. Now we have 2:10. Again, the updates from the PA announcer next door. Approaching down to 2 minutes to go in the ball game. 7-6 Mainland. Only score of the day was a defensive touchdown from Sam Epstein for the Mustangs. EHT could not knot it up with a missed extra point. Snap to Myers. Handoff goes Ordeal right side. He's going to be dragged down at the 30-yard line. A great defensive play there from John Mahana. And now here's a timeout from EHT's sideline. That was their second. They have 1 remaining. It is 3rd and 8. Great tackle by John Mahana to prevent that jet sweep. Ordeal hit that jet sweep nicely a couple times in this game. We have under 2 minutes to play in a huge 3rd and 8. It's been a gorgeous day for football. Been a tight one all day. Limited crowd here. Socially distanced. All with masks on in the stands. But a great way to kick off the high school football season, getting these guys back onto the field. The season was originally supposed to start just a hair before September. Guys finally got back onto the field officially for practice 2 weeks ago on September 14th. And now we're here. 1:40 to go. Myers in the shotgun. 3rd and 8, takes the snap. It's a pitch to Ordile, and he's brought down in the backfield for a loss. It's Decker with the tackle, and it's 4th down. And it looks like that clock's going to keep running. Punting units coming on from Mainland, and I don't think EHT used their final timeout. .120 to go in the ball game. Belgrave back to return the punt for EHT. Panis on the punt, 4th and 11. Just before the 30-yard line. 7-6 Mainland. Mainland's waiting, trying to burn some more clock. And now we'll get whistles, and that'll be a timeout from Mainland. That's their final one. They're trying to burn off some more clock. Give EHT the least amount of time as possible before punting the ball away. We have 1 minute to go in the ball game on the dot. One minute to go. EHT trailed 7-0 at the half, but they battled back in the second half with a touchdown. Quarterback sneak from Christian Rando, the sophomore. But kicker Joey Martin missed the extra point. Kept it 7-6. Mainland was driving on their previous drive. They were inside the 10-yard line, but a huge interception, the second one of the day for Avery McKim for EHT. Brought EHT back, but they missed a 29-yard field goal to take the lead. So here's Panis on to kick it for Mainland. The snap, and he bobbled it again. He's going to fall on it. And EHT's going to get the ball in the red zone. The 3rd punting miscue from both sides combined today. Unreal. Panis, on his last punt attempt, bobbled the snap. There's a turnover on downs. A botched punt from EHT in the second quarter led to the Mainland touchdown. And now Panis drops another one. 57 seconds to go in the ball game. EHT has 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. They're in the red zone again, and a chance to take the lead. 2 receivers each side. McKim in the backfield with Rando in the shotgun. Rando, the snap, option, he's going to run, toss it. Oh, and it's picked off Marino! Marino took the option play. He's going to run past the 50, the 40. Marino, the 30, the 20, and Dennis Marino makes a man miss, and he's in for the touchdown. Mainland puts the exclamation point on it. Dennis Marino, the play of the game. He stole the option toss and took it back. 86 yards. What a defensive stop from Mainland. They lead 13-6. We have an injured Eagle down. Trying to get a look at who it is. It's either Rando or McKim down. So Rando goes with the option toss. It was McKim who's down. He's going to be helped off the field for EHT. McKim, who's been so valuable for EHT today, will now limp off the field. And with 25 seconds to go, Mainland has a 13-6 lead. They lead by 7. Panis is on the field for Mainland to kick the extra point. It appears in the huddle. If they get this, they'll be up by 8, but it'll remain a 2-score game. I'm actually a little surprised Mainland's not going for 2 here, because if they get it, they'd be up by 9, and this game would be over. Panis will kick the extra point. Torres to hold. Smith the snap, and that extra point is going to be no good. It looked like it was blocked, but then it was a bad snap. Panis swung through with his leg, but Torres just picked it up, and he fell on it. So that extra point is botched, and it remains 13-6. What a wild ending to this game. 25 seconds, 13-6 Mainland. Both touchdowns from Mainland today came from the defense. Sam Epstein, the senior nose tackle, defensive lineman, scooped up a fumble for a 2-yard score off a botched punt from EHC in the second quarter. And Dennis Marino, the senior, the otherworldly defender today, the linebacker and backup running back, made the play of the day by swiping an option toss from Rando, who's looking for McKim. EHT they're about to take advantage of another botched Mainland punt. Had the ball in the red zone. And on the first play of that drive, Rando's option pass was stolen the other way for an 86-yard touchdown. So here we go. Pass to kick it away. Rollins, Algarin back deep to return for EHT. EHT still within 7 here, so it's a 1-score game. Let's see what Panis does with the kick. So it's a high kick. He'll bounce at the 20, 15, and Algarin picking it up, going right to the 20, 25, cuts around, breaks one tackle, and be brought down to the 30-yard line. And EHC has to go 70 yards in about 20 seconds to tie this ball game up. "20 seconds exactly to go in the ball game. 1st and 10 for EHT at their own 30. They trail 13-6. And a wild defensive matchup here today at Mainland Regional High School. Season over for both teams as we kick off the 2020 high school football season. Rando on the shotgun, and he's got an empty set. Let's see what Rando does here. And they were missing somebody. Going to take the snap. It was Decker, and Rando's going to have to just throw it, and it is picked off. It is picked off, and that is going to do it. What a way to end this ball game. J.J. Sinclair got the interception, and now Mainland is just going to take a knee and end this ball game. There was confusion for EHC as Decker ran onto the field late. Rando snapped the ball, and he just chucked it